like to introduce Conja from the Netherlands, who takes LDN. Thank you for joining me, Conja.
Hello.
Could you tell us when you first started to notice there was something wrong with you that led you to investigate LDN?
Somewhere in 98, 99, I started to develop a goiter, and I know it could be an autoimmune situation, and I had read that LDN was working for all kinds of autoimmune diseases. So I thought maybe this could help me as well.
Mm-hmm. And I understand you're a nurse, so I would imagine you're quite good at doing your own research.
Yes, I think so.
Good. So when you started LDN, did you notice any side effects initially?
It's already 4 years ago, so maybe there was a little bit of trouble getting to sleep, but I'm doing mostly night duties, so sleep is something irregular with me anyway, so I didn't have any major side effects, no.
Mm-hmm. So when did you notice that you were improving? How long did it take before you felt LDN was working?
That's a bit difficult also to say because it started so gradually.
Mm-hmm.
You can't pinpoint exactly what then it was different. No, I not suffer, but I felt some flashes of pain occasionally in the goiter, and maybe a little bit of pressure on my, oh dear, what's the name for it? No, not swallowing. No, it wasn't with swallowing. It was with breathing. And after, I think, a few months of taking LDN, that gradually disappeared. So ever since, I think, the last 3 years, I haven't felt anything of either pain or breathlessness or whatever. And I was measured at 35 centimeters, the side of my neck with
Mm-hmm.
the goiter, and by now I can measure it at 33, so it's diminished almost an inch.
Wow.
The measurement. So I'm very happy with it. And my sister says there are days you can see it better than others, but there are also many days that it's hardly visible, which
That's
it wasn't
amazing.
before starting LDN. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you were saying before we started talking that you thought the goiter could lead to Hashimoto's?
Yes.
What would you say the prognosis for that would be now?
Well, I also have had blood tests, and they look pretty normal. So I think that as long as I keep taking the LDN, the goiter will behave itself, and I don't think I will develop Hashimoto. I don't expect it, let's say it that way.
Wow. But I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? To be able to,
yes, and
to halt it,
mm-hmm.
to stop it from progressing into Hashimoto's. I mean, that would just be phenomenal for other people.
It most surely would. Well, I just say, for me, it's working this way. And not only on my goiter, because I also have some problems with my joints, especially my fingers. And it was so that I couldn't bend it or stretch it. It was difficult. And first it got better because I quit mostly the carbohydrates.
Mm-hmm.
And a year later, I started on the LDN, and now I can move it. I can, stretch it and use it as normal. And I have had a little period that I was low on LDN, and I had to take about 0.5 milligram less, and within a week, my fingers were aching.
Wow.
Taking one day my usual doses, gone was the pain.
That's amazing.
So it's pretty good for me.
Well, what a remarkable inspirational story, and thank you very much for sharing it with us.
Oh, you're welcome.